In this video, I want to talk to you about Fibonacci retracements and Fibonacci projections. This is a trade that I am currently trying to get into right now. I'm trying to short the March Swiss franc. I've got an order to short it. It's almost filled. Right? As you can see right here, my order to short that is sitting right here at that red line. All right, so I'm almost filled. All right. Now you turn on the tools for retracements and projections. Here, where you say to display retracements, and here you display the projections. But let me show you what they're for. All right. Let's start back here on the left on this Fibonacci chart that I've got over here. As you can see, the price came down, went back up over here. I've got that locked. Let me unlock it a little bit so I can pull it up to the exact place it's supposed to be here. There. Now I'll lock it again. Right. So as you can see, price came up here and then turned around and came right back down. Well, let me pull it over. I moved it here. Right. So now I can lock it. There. Price was down here. Price rallied, came back down, rallied again, came back down, and it came back down right to the 50% level. All right. Now then, I've got the retracements put on, and I've got projections put on. I use this sometimes. I don't use it all the time by any means. But the most common areas for it to come back and retrace to are down in here. The 127 and the 161, my 162. All right? On both sides. And I'll show you what difference that makes here in a second. All right? So if price came down here and hit this 50% level, tried the 62% level, and then took off and headed north again, the Fibonacci projections are going to use a mathematical formula, and it's going to tell you where 127% retracement is, 161, 162%, 200% retracement, etc. All right. Now let's draw a line across the 161. All right. I told you that was a pretty common area. So is the 127 here. That's a common area. All right. So when price does come back up, didn't make it to the 161 here, but it got close. As you can see over here, pretty darn close. All right, made about 100 and probably 150% or something. All right, those are good places to put profit targets. Now down here on the right hand side, as you can see, I'm trying to enter the the Swiss franc short, and I'm not filled yet. But if I do get filled on this, I'm projecting, using the Fibonacci projection tool, that price can come down into this area here, the 127 to the 162% area. And I've got a stop or a limit order, a limit order to take profits down here at the 162%, all right, of 24.37. Now I'm risking currently $912.50. All right, so I'm risking $912 to try to pick up 2,400. Right, but I can tell you that I've got it set up where if the price comes down here and it tests this support, my stop is going to drop. I'll be protected, and then if it continues to fall, I'll do my best to try to pick this profit up in here. But anyway, that's how you would use the retracements and the projection tools built into the Fibonacci tool here in Track and Trade. It kind of gives you an idea of where prices may go. If this move here, came down, which it did, and then if it heads back up and it breaks through the highs here, then it's going to come back possibly into this area in here. All right. Now, just remember, I've got an arrow here, so I'm going to try something, and I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to guesstimate, is that a good word? This area here, let me delete this one in the back, and this is just past the 62% of this big move here. It's kind of interesting because price typically goes back up to the 62, right? So I'd rather have a 62% target if it did break up to the north here, uh, than I would this target here as far as a projection tool, right? But those are just different ways that you can use the Fibonacci tool for retracements and projections on a chart to give you an idea of where prices may go. And again, it's not something that I use all the time, but it is something that I'll take a look at and see, where I might be placing stops, or limit orders, take profits. All right. See you in the next video.